when we think about the tool for my recovery and for codependency, that's kind of a broad topic. But I want to share a couple, especially when it comes to the role. When I'm stuck in my role, that's what perpetuates my codependency into my present day relationships and into my future. When you think about codependency, I want to invite you to really consider Amber's definition, which means you can't Google it, is it's a relationship language. And so I have a relationship with food. I have a relationship with work. I have a relationship with people. I have a relationship with my body. People, places, and things, there's relationships. And being able to be aware of my role is what allows me to stay in my recovery state. If I'm pleasing other people, I won't be able to notice my relationship in all those domains, right? I'll be over functioning. It'll be too much. I'll be overwhelmed. And so the more awareness I have of these relationships, the more I'm learning that knowledge about codependency, the more I start to become aware of how I show up. Amberism for codependency. As a recovering perfectionist and intellectualizer, that primed me to be the all of all control addict. The need to understand, the need to be able to see between the lines. And so when I can recognize that I need to understand things, that's a problem because I really don't. As a business owner and as a recovering perfectionist, I built my own company, and boy, it could have been a lot easier had I not tried to do it all by myself. I don't have a marketing degree, but by golly, somehow I'm the marketing person. So when I recognize that I don't have to be all the things, my role will show up, right? Because where I'm not wanted, I find a way to be needed. So recognizing whichever relationship that I'm exploring and looking at, being more aware of my role and understanding more about codependency is what lets me decide this isn't working for me. Because if you're anything like me, when I first read the laundry list in ACA, I wanted to punch somebody because I read myself on a piece of paper. Didn't like that at all. So if I'm the one that defines it as a problem, then I'm probably going to do something about it, right? So using my language of needing to intellectualize, needing to understand, when I understand something, I have buy-in for it. Doesn't mean I have to do all things. It does mean that, boy, I can't play all 5 roles of this business. I can't be the intake person, the marketer, the clinician, the boss, the CFO. Like, I can't be all the things all the time. So looking at your relationship and starting to explore, where is my role showing up? The other thing I want to offer you is the infamous number line. I swear, I created this when I started working with children over 15 years ago. And it's my favorite tool today, personally, as a person of recovery. Because when I started recovery, it was always, is this normal? Is this normal? What the fuck is normal? Because I grew up thinking everybody grew up this way. And now in recovery, everything felt new. So my number line on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm frequently checking in with myself. What's happening right now? Like, I'm so dysregulated. I'm like an 8. Amber's rule for Amber is if I'm over a 5, I need to take an action step. If that 1 to 10 is anxiety, if that 1 to 10 is exhaustion, if that 1 to 10 is overwhelm, it helps me regulate to recognize I'm not over functioning. I'm recognizing what I'm capable of, but I'm staying in my lane. And if I've gone over it, then I'm out of priorities. Like I'm out of alignment. I need to pull me back in and bring me with me. And so the number line, as elemental as that sounds, when we talk about coping skills, especially for trauma survivors, when we talk about coping skills and we talk about recovery skills and back to basics, there's a reason it needs to be that simple, right? There's a reason we count to 10 or do breath work, because we need that prefrontal cortex to come back on. And guess what? That number line will turn that prefrontal cortex back on, because it's making me figure out, where am I on my scale? Oh shit, I'm not okay. When I'm used to having an external locus of control and I'm used to being outside my body, I don't always notice when I'm at an 8, because I can function at an 8 on a daily basis. Doesn't mean I should, doesn't mean it's healthy. And that can be very typical for me. So as I'm learning to come back down, and I want to function no more than a 5, because I don't want work benefiting from all of me. I want to benefit from me too. I want my kids to benefit from me and my husband to benefit from me. Work doesn't get it all. Using that number line just to help me get back in my body is so helpful. And if you've worked for me for a long time, you know how much I love my number line. So I just invite you to try it. Just consider it. Make your own guidelines around it. If anything above a 7 means an action step, whatever it is, but utilizing something like that allows me to rate where I am, and I can't do it wrong because it's my rating. So my perfectionism doesn't drive the bus, is what I mean.